Hey, let's talk about how the real estate market is doing right now. Here we're in the fourth quarter of 2023. And what is the state of the market? Is it crashing right now? Are any homes selling? The prices, interest rates. Let's talk a little bit in general about some things that we all see going on. And we're going to talk about areas that we service. And question that I always get is when the market, or is the market, or has the market begun to crash? And right now, as we speak of today, we are not seeing a market crash, nor are we showing signs of a market crash coming. Now, there are some things, though, that are very true that we're seeing. And one is the amount of closed transactions, the amount of homes that have actually sold this year is well off what it was the last couple of years. But what we're also seeing is this: we are seeing that the value in the market is holding its value. You're not seeing homes like go, you know, 20, 30% off of what they were selling last year. Well, there are reasons for that. And one of the biggest reasons is that there are not a lot of homes for sale. I mean, you think about it, with the market environment right now, if you don't have a real need to sell, you might like to sell, you might want to sell, but you don't have a need, meaning that you're not relocating, you don't have a medical issue, you don't have a situation, of a divorce or just something life changing going on, and you happen to have maybe a 3 or 4% interest rate on your house. It's not making people excited to go just buy another home that is a 7.5, 8% interest rate. So the people that are putting homes on the market right now really need to sell. So that being said, since there aren't as many homes for sale, even though the interest rates are higher than what they have been pretty much over the last 10 years, the rates are the rates, and buyers still need to purchase homes. Everyone needs a place to live. So you're seeing buyers now adjust to the fact that the rates are a little bit higher and adjust to what their affordable monthly income is, and they're still buying. So if you've got well-priced homes and you don't have very many of them, but you do have buyers that are looking to make those moves, guess what happens? That keeps the pricing up. That's why you still see now and then, or maybe more now than then, homes still selling above their list price in certain price points in certain areas. Because there are more people that want to live there. There are more people that can afford that price point than not. And that's the reality of the market right now. Now, does that keep up? Who knows? No crystal balls here. But what I can tell you is that for that to change, there would need to be some drastic events, some dramatic events to change that, meaning that all of a sudden we have more homes for sale than we have buyers. Well, right now we're so far apart from that happening. I mean, we would need a flood of homes to come to the market. So besides being a dramatic event of some sort, why does that happen? There's no reason for that to happen as we speak right now. There's no shadow inventory. There's no whole bunch of foreclosures just sitting here waiting to flood the market. I know that those are rumors, talking points, but that's not the case right now. So if that's not the case, there's absolutely no reason for the pricing to go down. And not dramatically anyway. No, people say, well, the interest rates. Well, what if the interest rates go down? Well, if the interest rate goes down, do you think there are people right now that would love to buy, that can't afford to buy because the rate's at 8%? But if the rate dropped down to 5% and they feel like missed out the last time, would jump into the market immediately? And if they did, wouldn't that soak up whatever inventory that we have? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I say that to say that the real estate market overall is still pretty healthy. It's a pretty healthy place to put your investments. It's a pretty healthy pace because we all need to live somewhere. We don't necessarily want to pay rent. We want to gain equity. Again, if you're buying, make sure you're buying with what you can afford monthly. Interest rates, price, doesn't matter. It's what you can afford monthly, because that's what you're going to have to deal with every month. Every month, you're not going to deal with what the interest rate is. Every month, you're not going to deal with what the value or price of the home is. But every month, you're going to deal with that monthly payment. And that is what you need to be concentrating on. Sellers, same thing for what you're buying. Same thing if you want to maximize, though, where your pricing is right now. Right now, because there's not a whole lot of people selling, there's some opportunities that might not be there when the market is a little bit more saturated with homes for sale. You'll have more competition. Right now, you don't have this competition. So we don't have any competition. You can pretty much, to a degree, dictate your own ticket. So at any rate, that's kind of what we're seeing right now in the marketplace. If you have any questions, if there's anything we can do to service you, the Elgin and Plowalker team are available and look to help and serve. Take care. Till the next one.